Hello, my name is Will Leitch. I wrote a book. It's called The Time Has Come. Now, if you are familiar with this name right here, or if you just heard the name Will Leitch there and thought, what was that? Well, I also wrote this book, How Lucky, which told the story of Daniel and his attempts to solve a mystery in his hometown of Athens, Georgia, with the help of his friends and all sorts of wacky sort of adventures. The Time Has Come is not a sequel to How Lucky, though it does, in fact, exist in the same universe. I imagined it like a Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul sort of thing. It's not New Mexico, first off, but certainly there's crossover. There are two smaller characters in How Lucky that are larger characters in The Time Has Come. But basically, it's not a sequel, and Daniel's not in this story. I think we told Daniel's story in How Lucky, but I'm very delighted to bring The Time Has Come to the world. Now, The Time Has Come follows 7 major characters. It's actually very inspired by the Robert Altman film Shortcuts. If you didn't watch Shortcuts, and it's difficult to find Shortcuts now because it's unavailable on streaming. You can get it on DVD. It's a wonderful movie. It's one of Jack Lemmon's last movies. It has Julianne Moore and Matthew Modine and just a lot of really terrific actors. Lily Tomlin, Tom Waits. Wonderful, wonderful movie. Robert Altman's one of my favorite filmmakers. But if you didn't see that, think also Magnolia, which was kind of an homage to Shortcuts, which is to say you follow a lot of different characters and of course the course of one day, and then you realize how their lives are connected. There are 7 characters rather than the 20 in Shortcuts in The Time Has Come. And originally the whole book is told in the third person, kind of a traditional third person omniscient narrator, except for one, that is Tina Lamb. She is basically, at the beginning of the book, she sits down to tell the reader, or the blog, however you want to perceive how she's speaking, about what she believes is going on at Lindbergh's Pharmacy. Lindbergh's Pharmacy is an old mom and pop, sort of old school soda fountain pharmacy sort of place that you don't really see in a lot of places in the United States anymore. But you can get like a grilled cheese and bacon for $1.50 or something, and also get your prescriptions filled, and also buy local paraphernalia. The sort of place that was a huge part of Americana for many, many years, but mostly faded away. It still exists in Athens, Georgia. She, however, believes she believes something's going on there. She believes that she's the only one that can find out what's happening. And you kind of follow, at the beginning of the book, she basically says, on June 24th, the end of the day, I am going to go in to Lindbergh's and find out what's going on and put an end to it once and for all. Is she deluded? Is she confused? Is she scared? She's a lot of things, to be entirely honest. I was actually initially inspired to create Tina by actually the kindergarten teacher who stormed the Capitol, who did it for entirely unpolitical reasons. She legitimately and honestly believed that something horrible was happening there and felt it was her obligation to go try to stop it. Tina is a more complicated character than that. I think there's a lot going on. Hopefully people will find a lot to be fascinated by her and learn about her. But the major point is that she believes something is happening at Lindbergh's, and she is going to therefore go in on the specific day at 5 o'clock and stop it. That is the first missive of the book, the first 2 pages of the book. I'm not spoiling anything there. But then we rewind to the beginning of the day on June 24th, and where we start to follow 6 different characters throughout their day. There is Theo, who runs Lindbergh's. There's Dorothy, who is a recent widow who's kind of struggling to figure out what to do with her life. There's Jason, who's the son of a child who's about to go off to college. He's a contractor and trying to figure out how to deal with his kind of bookish, intelligent son who has different values than he does. There's David, who runs the longtime music club in Athens. As love Athens, Georgia is a great music town. A lot of Athens music history. There is Daphne. She is a nurse who has worked at the hospital for years and years. She is actually a character we meet in How Lucky. At the end of How Lucky, she has a much larger role in this book. And then there's Carson, who is an activist and lawyer, and who's starting to wonder whether or not the decisions he's made in his life are really the type of things to be able to help his family. A lot of these characters are just going out throughout their day, and they don't really understand or really know anything about Tina Lamb at all. Though as the book goes along, you start to realize these people may know each other a little bit better than they might realize. But the point is, they are all ending up at Lindbergh's Pharmacy at 5:30 when Tina Lamb makes her big run. I hope the book is hopefully touching. The book is hopefully moving. Hopefully you will care about these characters as much as I care about these characters. I also hope the book is funny. Hopefully it is similar to How Lucky in that way, and that it touches on very serious themes, but also hopefully it is a compelling read and has some tension to it, but is also funny and also is hopefully good-hearted. So hopefully you'll like the book. The book is The Time Has Come. I'm Will Leitch, and I don't know, I guess that's everything I have for everyone. I guess that's it. I guess that's all I've got. I guess that's it. Oh, whoa, hello.
Hello.
What are you guys? This is my son William and my son Win. What are you guys doing here?
You should buy The Time Has Come.
This book? You mean this one here?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's really good.
What? Wow. I'm so glad I ran into you guys.
I've never read a book better.
My goodness. And he's been reading for a long time. Anyway, it's The Time Has Come. Hope you enjoy it. Bye.